Hi, in this section we are going to see two things. One is the switching operation for main and transfer bus, and second one is the interlock used in this main and transfer bus for switching operation. The two things is related to switching operation only. First, we see the switching operation of this main and transfer bus. Normally they will analyze the main bus only, but in any special case they go for this transfer bus, just like a breaker service or any other bus service. Now we consider we are going to service this outgoing one breaker. So this outgoing one breaker going to service. So right now all is in open position, but in actual this line will be in close. So this will be in energized. This is a incomer, this 2 is outgoing, this is bus coupler. And by this the outgoing taking supply from the main bus. We will take this also, is going to take supply from main bus. Now one incoming and two outgoing is taken from this main bus. Now this outgoing one is going to go for maintenance. So this going to have maintenance. We have to take this as a maintenance. So this breaker is going for maintenance. So we need this Q isolator to be closed for taking output for this outgoing. So for that we cannot go directly for switch on this isolator. We have some procedure. There is two type of switching this isolator. One is on-load transfer, another one is off-load transfer. Now what is on-load transfer means when this outgoing having a load without interruption of power is on-load. Off-load is this outgoing on-load we are going to cut off and we are going to connect this isolator and then we are going to give this load. For that we have two methods of closing. First we will see the on-load transfer, that is without power interruption. First, for taking this maintenance, first step we have to do is we have to close this bus coupler. For that, this two isolator, this main, the isolator which is connected to main is always, they will say in Q89. This isolator connected with transfer bus, they will have the name in Q88. It is Q88. We close this two isolator. Now, second thing we have to close this breaker. Now the transfer bus get energized. From this main bus the power is supplied to transfer bus. Now we have to go for switch on this. After closing this bus coupler we have to go for on this. Now this isolator also gets supplied, this main bus also is having supply. So both is feeding to outgoing. Now what we have to do is we have to open this breaker now. Now still Q88 is connected to transfer bus. So this from here it is get continuously supplied without power disruption. But in on-load we cannot close this isolator, because in on-load if you close isolator it get huge spark and isolator get damaged. So not to avoid this we go for this method. After this we have to open this two isolator and we can go for maintenance. This is on-load. Now we see second one, off-load load transfer. In off-load load transfer, the load will be first cut off, then only the load supply will be given. For that, we have to see this feeder, isolator and breaker has to be open. We have to check this has to be open first, this has to be open, and second we have to ensure the bus coupler switches are in open. This breaker isolator has to be in open condition because this is in a off load. So now we can close this because transfer has no supply. Now we close. Now after this we can close this isolator. If we close this isolator and breaker, now the transfer press will get charged and it will give supply to other end. Because this isolator should not be closed in load. If it is in load, when you close in time, due to load, it gets spark and damage. To avoid this, we are going for this type of closing. Next, we are going to see switching operation logic. So this logic we have to upload in a relay. So the relay will monitor this logic because this switching sequence have some special logic. It was little complicated, but if don't think it is so complicated. If you see the switching sequence, anyone can put this logic. But if you see the logic ideally, it will be complicated. Now we are going to see one by one. First we are going to see for incomer. Switching logic for incomer. We are going to make a logic for this Q89. This Q89 logic is same for all outgoing incomer. Everything is same. This Q89, even for bus coupler, it is same. If you going to close this Q89, first thing, what is the thing? What normally we will do the sequence? We will close this Q89, then only we will close the breaker. That means the breaker should be in open position. Q89 interlock. The interlock for this is Q52 has to be open. If it is open, you can close Q89, you can close or you can open. If you want to close Q89 or if you want to open this Q89, first it has to see that the breaker is in open position. If it is in closed position, the Q89 should not be open, should not be closed. This is the interlock for this Q89. Next, we will see the interlock for Q87. If you see the Q87 interlock, beside this you have earth switch. If this earth switch is in close, whether we can close this 87? No, there will be a mechanical interlock. Anywhere we have to make it in electrical also. If this earth switch is in close, if this both in close, then the power is directly going to be in earth. So it is very dangerous. So for closing this Q87, first thing Q86 has to be open. Second, this is isolator. Before closing this isolator, this breaker should be in open. So for interlock for this, we have to see two things. Q86 has to be open because it is a earth switch. Earth switch definitely should be open before closing this isolator. Second, this is a breaker, so this has to be open. So these both we are going to put it in and these both should be satisfied. Then only we have to go for this Q87 close or open. If you want to close this or if you want to open this, you need to satisfy these two conditions. Now we see interlock for we saw the interlock for this, we saw the interlock for this. Now we see the interlock for this Q86 interlock. This Q86 interlock is, this is a earth switch. Before this earth switch we have two isolators. One is Q87, another one is Q88. If you want to close this, these two should be open. If this is in closed position, the supply is directly going to be earth through the earth switch. If you are going to close, when this is in closed position. So for closing this, this has to see these two. Very simple. This Q87 has to be open and Q88 has to be open. These both should be in AND, so that we can open this Q86 and we can able to close. If you want to close and open, these two has to be in open stage. Now we finished this all. Interlock is same for all feed, all incoming, outgoing, and now we can see for interlock for breaker. These Q52 interlocks. This is very simple interlock. Before closing this, these two has to be closed. You can see bus coupler and you can see here when we see the switching operation. First we will close this isolator, then only we will go for closing this breaker. That is the interlock. What? These two has to be in close. Q89, Q87. It has to be in close. Both should, we are going to get it in and we are going to have a interlock. Q52 close. Q52 open. If you see all isolator, for isolator all condition we taken is open, open, open. For breaker it is closed. Now we are going to see Q88 interlock for incomer. I am going to show for incomer Q88 interlock. For Q88 interlock, we saw in two type of load transfer. One is on load, another one is off load. Same way we have for incomer also, we have on load transfer and off load transfer. Before that, we must keep in mind that only one of these bypass isolator should be in closed position, because any one breaker we can take service at one time. We can take only one breaker. We cannot go for taking service for all breaker. So the first interlock for this is any Q88. All, if you want to close this Q88, all Q88 has to be in open position. That means no other feeder should be in, no other bypass should be in closed position except bus coupler, because bus coupler Q88 is different. Only we have to consider all outgoing. So this will not come into the picture for all Q88. So all Q88 should be in open position. All Q8 should be open position except bus coupler. Bus coupler will not include in this logic, because bus coupler Q88 is different. Remaining all Q88 isolator should be in open position. You have to consider this. Now we are going to see for offload transfer. For offload transfer, first what we have to check, all these we have to take three things in this line. We have to take three things into the logic. what if you see, you have to take this breaker open, this isolator open. Q42 open and Q87 open. This is we are taken open. So there is possibility, because this also in open, we are not closed, we are checking only interlock. So if this 2 is in open, in accidentally this Q66 may be in close. So at the time if we close this, it is very dangerous. So what we have to take, this Q86 also should be in open. Q86 open. Now this 3 in open. That means this outgoing, this incoming hub is not connected to load. It is not connected to load. So main bus is there. Second, we have to check this bus coupler. This bus coupler should be in off, because it should not have connected with main and bus. Because if it is connected, why it should not connect means, if it is in on position, when you closing this isolator, this transfer bus is going to be charged. From here, this bus coupler is suddenly starts the main bus. So if any outgoing is connected with main bus, the load is going to take suddenly. So all load will be put it on to this incomer isolator. So isolator will be in on load transfer. So not all, this bus coupler is in open. So this should be in open position. That means there is no connection between this main and transfer. Main is already have no supply. So this transfer is having also no supply, since this bus coupler is open. So we have to take these 3 as in open position. This bus coupler Q52, bus coupler Q87, bus coupler Q89, bus coupler Q88. These 3 should be in open. This 3 has to be in open, and this should be in and. These 3 should be in and we have to take this is also in and. We have to take all this in and. This all has to be satisfied for closing Q88 close or Q88 open. For opening and closing, this logic has to be satisfied. This is for offload. This is for offload load transfer. It is not for on-load transfer logic. This is offload transfer logic. For offload transfer logic, this has to be open. This has to be open. For this, we are not considered this Q89, because the breaker is open, so the supply is not going to be connected, and we are ensured by double shored by Q87. So when you go for Q87 double shoring, and we are ensuring that this S switch is not open, only these 3 you are taking in consider. This is sufficient, and another one, the bus is not connected, because when the bus coupler is on, from the main other bus the load can be fed. So we are go for offload load transfer interlogic, only this much is sufficient. When you see for on-load load transfer, this is Q88 interlock for on-load. On-load, that is in load we are going to transfer this isolator. Here also we have to consider this all Q88 has to be in open. That means when you are going to close this Q88, we have to check all Q88 has to be in open state except bus coupler. Except bus coupler Q88. Now we can wait for another 2 seconds. It is on load. We are going to transfer in on load. So this isolator, this breaker has to be in close position. So Q89, Q52, Q87. This 3 has to be in on position. That is close position. This 3 has to be in closed position. Now we go for bus coupler because it is a on load transfer. So when you switch on, it has to be transferred to transfer bus and the load has to be shared continuously. So in bus coupler, before closing this, it has to be in closed position. So here bus coupler Q89, bus coupler Q88, bus coupler Q52. This should be in close. We should have and we have to take all this in and we can have the interlock Q88 close, Q88 open. This is for on load transfer, this is for off load transfer. For both, this logic can be used for both incomer and outgoing. So this logic we can use for both outgoing and incoming. So same logic we can use for both. If you think this video is useful for your friends, you can share this to them. Thank you for watching this video.